what's the point to slag your club down if you really haven't kicked the ball yet? And what's the point of not having a winning mentality to compete? You might as well not just give up. Well, if Erik ten Hag is kind of implementing his thought process to his players, his mentality, then why can't you, as a fan? Support the team, for fuck's sake.
Finding Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo! Bruno Fernandes! It's Fred!
And we are recording. Very good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, Manchester United fans. This is MUFC Realist TV reporting live from Stockholm, Sweden. We are in Scandinavia. We just had some beautiful lunch with the owner of HCM Sports Management, which are managing a bunch of players, including Frankie DeJong. It's a dear friend of mine, and since I've been working in this industry for quite a while, so it's just good to have a catch up, to have a general talk of what's going on. There's certain things of information that I can share and certain things that I don't want to share, because you kind of respect the trust that you have in between your friends and contacts. Having said that, the reason for my channel is not to profit, not to make clicks or fame or anything else. It's just to set the facts straight, to reunite the fan base, and in a way give you the real facts and news that journalists don't really give you. So it's anti-spin. So basically I am the motion sickness pill, because there's been a hell of a lot of spin this transfer season, disinformation, recycling of news. The good thing is also had a chat with Elvis Bosanovic, which is also a good friend of mine. He's the agent of Sesko, and this is something that you've seen blooming up. Yes, Fabrizio Romano broke it out, and that's absolutely 100% correct. It's something that's been on Manchester United's radar for a while, and it's, according to Elvis, it's actually Česko's. I must say that's the real pronunciation if you are Slavic, Česko, and that is kind of his dream preferred choice. The plan was for him to develop another year, but now the pressure is building on, and United is the front runner. They've been talks to him for about, with Elvis and United representative, for at least 1 year. But in clarity regarding Frankie DeJong and Chelsea, for what I understood from my lunch, that is a lot of smokescreen. There is a genuine gentleman's agreement between Barcelona and Manchester United on the 13th or the 12th of July. I even stated that in one of my previous videos, if you check my timeline, that there was a meeting between Richard Arnold, Murtaugh, and the fuck me, what was that? Sorry for swearing, we should cut that. And the Barca leadership. The thing is, it's well documented they are in the financial shit, and they wanted to get rid of the wage bills, hence that Frankie was one of the major heavy lifters in terms of them moving forward. So already back in April, there was talks about relieving Frankie, to put him on the market, but it's been quite quiet. That's why you saw early breaks that I can't remember who it was a Spanish journalist, to say he was 98% sure. He was briefed by the club, basically, as most journalists are mouthpieces for the clubs getting paid to actually spread the propaganda out. It's just basically the spin. And then the typical, what you see, the tier ones, the journalists, they go out and just recycling. I say it's like Chinese whispers, and then everyone's copying what the first one is saying and reiterating the news, cycle, just putting spin. So that's why you are confused as fuck. And I wanted to put a stop to it because I love my club. I'm an independent journalist. I also been in sports management. I am heavily involved with FIFA, with esports and everything. I do have connections over 20,000 plus due to my global industry experience. I've only been on Twitter for 1 year, just silently observing. And what breaks my heart is to see the poison, the rot that's been implemented throughout the years. And I want to bring, like Erik ten Hag, a winning mentality within the fan base as well. So what's the point to slag your club down if you really haven't kicked the ball yet? And what's the point of not having a winning mentality to compete? You might as well not just give up. Well, if Erik ten Hag is kind of implementing his thought process to his players, his mentality, then why can't you, as a fan, support the team, for fuck's sake? It's Manchester United first. Forget about this player FC, Martial FC, Pogba FC, and all that toxic shit. There's a genuine consent feeling that Uniteds are keeping the lid very, very tight. That's why you're not hearing much news coming out. So we don't really know who the targets is. There's been a lot of talks about the budgets, but for what I understand, there is no budget. It's kind of a free spend. It's what Erik ten Hag wants, Erik ten Hag gets, no matter what. So Frankie DeJong is definitely an agreement in place between Barca. The fee's been discussed. Even Barcelona met with Frankie for dinner, where they assured, he's been giving assurance that if he sorts his Barca shit out, meaning the 70 million pounds, by the way, it's by the previous president made that deal, Bartomeu, and the new one, fucking forget his name, too much information in my head, said no, that was the previous deal what you had with the president. Now it's I'm running the show. I'm the ego narcissist. It's all about me and my club to make Barca great. It's politicized, and that's why you're seeing a lot of signings. They're jumping the gun, but then they realize, hey, we cannot fucking register this place. We gotta get rid of Frankie. But we're hoping that in his contract there's a force majeure. If we get him to push him to move by his own self, we don't have to pay the fucking money. Simple. So Frankie is definitely just waiting to the 11th hour. But wait for it. When Mertzo and Mitchell met with him in Barcelona between the 12th and the 13th of July, they had a deal that Manchester United wanted DeJong so badly that they were willing to cover the deferred wages, to add it on as an add-on, as an extra wage bill towards Frankie when he joins United, meaning way over 500 grand a week, pounds. Now, that is still the case, but still nothing is happening, right? Barca simply are being counters. They're in a financial fucking shit, and what they're doing is mafia tactics. They are pushing it out at the agenda that Chelsea's in it. Todd Bowley is circulating. Todd Bowley, the only football he knows is egg-shaped, right? How many deals has he tried to hijack and fell through? None. You see, he got snubbed by Rafinha. Barca took him right on his nose. Kunde as well. Do you really think that there is a desire to do business after that? Think again. Don't think so. This is Barca pushing the agenda. This is Barca trying to milk as much money as possible to pressure United to give more cash, because cash is king. It's liquidity. Just a food for thought. I'm presenting you with the facts. I presented you with the alternatives for you to make sense of this news, and I presented you with my credibility. It's up to you to decide. What do you think? Subscribe and like, and look forward for Manchester United game on Saturday in Old Trafford. I'll be there. See you guys. Bye.